do this law of attraction test and see if you attract this in 24 hours from right now. Welcome back to another video, everybody. My name is Matt, and have you ever thought to yourself at some point, I don't think this law of attraction thing works, right? Or maybe this law of attraction thing does work, but it certainly is not working for me. I remember when I was first learning about the law of attraction, that was something that always went through my head, right? I can see other people manifest things, but me, myself, I can't seem to get anything to work. What am I doing wrong? And it wasn't until I actually discovered this law of attraction test that I'm going to share with you today that started to prove to myself that this law of attraction stuff does actually work, and you can see results for yourself in 24 hours from this moment now when you put this test to good use. So I'm so excited to share this with you today so you can build up your confidence and you can prove to yourself your power and how you are able to manifest and attract anything you want. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So I remember when I was first learning about the law of attraction and manifestation and attracting things, I was like so super excited, right? Wow, I can just attract things with my mind instead of putting all this hard work and energy into these things. I was so super excited to try this out. The problem was when I started trying it out, I couldn't get anything to work. I could not manifest anything. In fact, sometimes I'd attract worse things than I had intended to even before. And so I really started getting discouraged because there was a certain car I wanted, there was a certain place I wanted to live, there was a certain amount of money I wanted to have, and I just couldn't get anything to happen. I couldn't attract anything. And you might be in the exact same situation where there's something that you really want and you can't seem to find a way to attract it no matter how hard you try, and you're getting extremely discouraged, right? And unfortunately, the more discouraged you get, the more it continues to lower your vibration. And so again, you start attracting things that you actually don't want in your life instead of just attracting nothing at all. And so I was getting extremely discouraged, but I was very fortunate enough to find a lecture from Abraham Hicks. When Abraham Hicks talked to somebody in this lecture who has experienced very, very similar things that I was in getting discouraged. And what Abraham Hicks said in this video, which really just made the light bulb come off for me in my mind, was we're being very, very specific with our manifestations, okay? When we're starting out and we're saying, I want this, I want that, it has to be that, we're being very, very specific. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes when we're just starting out with manifesting, just starting out learning, or even sometimes when we're deep and knowing into manifestation, sometimes we still run into this as well. But when we're so specific, we tend to create a lot of resistance for ourselves. We tend to create a lot of lack of belief in our ability to manifest when something becomes very, very, very specific. So if I want this amount of money, I want to manifest this amount of money, and I won't take anything else, it has to be this amount of money, okay? All of a sudden we're saying, well, what if I don't get that amount of money? What if I do get some money, but it's not that amount? Then maybe the law of attraction doesn't work. Now all of a sudden, you know, I'm just kind of manifesting from nothing. I'm just kind of going out there blindly, right? We start introducing a lot of things when it comes to resistance in our vibration. So what really made that light bulb go off for me was Abraham Hicks saying you need to go general with your manifestations, especially when you're testing out the universe to see if the stuff actually works. You need to go general. And that's when I had that aha moment, right? Now you might be asking, okay, go general. What does go general mean? Well, think of it like this. It's an easier way to manifest. It's a way to really gain more trust in the universe. The more trust you gain in the universe by testing it, by going general, by seeing that these manifestations are taking place, the more likely you're, again, to develop that trust in the belief system that I can manifest more specific things. And now you're able to go out and manifest those much bigger things, those much more specific things. That's just with everything in life. If we started one thing and, I'm a runner, so I like to run. But if it was my first day running and I went out and tried to run 25 miles, it wouldn't work, right? But if I went out and did a half a mile, okay, I proved myself, okay, I can do it. I went a half a mile. The next day I do a mile. Okay, I can do it. I've done a mile. Eventually you work yourself up to the 25 miles. And that's the same thing when it comes to manifesting. We need to go general with our manifestations. So here's the law of attraction test. Are you ready for it? Here is the test. I want you to affirm this over and over and over as much as you can for the next 24 hours. Believe this with all your might to be true, and watch what takes place. Here's your affirmation for the next 24 hours. In the next 24 hours, something exciting is going to happen to me. That's the thing that I want you to say to yourself as much as you can for the next 24 hours. In fact, actually write this down and put it in the comments below. In the next 24 hours, something exciting is going to happen to me, or something exciting is going to happen in my life, whatever resonates with you more. Type that in the comments below so you can, reaffirm that learning in that subconscious level, so you can really send this out to the universe, letting the universe know how serious you are about this law of attraction test. And the thing is, when we say that to ourselves and truly believe, hey, something exciting is going to happen in the next 24 hours. I don't know what it is, but I'm opening the doors up to the universe to show it to me. Okay, maybe it's something to do with my job. I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with my relationship. I don't know. All I know is something exciting is going to happen, and I can't wait to see what it is. Build up that anticipation, really feel it, really know something's going to happen. Okay, that's like Christmas morning. You know it's going to be an exciting morning. You know when you go downstairs, you're going to see all those presents. You're going to feel the excitement. It's the same thing, that anticipation, but just knowing that something's going to happen. And in 24 hours from that point, when you start affirming that, something exciting will take place in your life. You have opened up the doors to the universe, right? You're not getting so specific that you have a lot of resistance saying, well, it must be this, well, it must be that, well, maybe it's this, maybe no. You're just saying, I don't know what it is, but it's going to be something exciting. It's going to be something that's going to enhance my life. You're opening up those doors. You're letting the universe work. You're giving the space to the universe to create that magic. And I'm telling you, it will create the magic for you. The first time I did this was absolutely incredible. And I remember I was affirming it to myself, hey, 24 hours in this window, something exciting is going to happen. I'm excited for it. I don't know what it is. I went a majority of my day and nothing exciting was going to happen. In fact, the whole day was kind of a boring day. I remember I was at work. It was kind of a hard day at work. I'm like, okay, this law of attraction stuff, I don't think this works at all. But it was like the last hour of my day. And at the time I was working at a hotel and I got $100 tip, $100 tip from somebody. I'd never gotten one before. And I was like, well, that's pretty exciting. $100 tip. Maybe this was what the universe was talking about. This is the exciting thing that it was brought. This thing works, right? But then I wanted to test it some more. Said, you know what? Something else exciting is going to happen in this window. The 24 hours isn't over. Something else exciting is going to happen. And I continued to affirm that, continued to get excited about that. Later that night I came home and my wife had ordered dinner for me at my favorite restaurant. It was already at the house. It was already ready for me. It's so amazing, so delicious. And after that, she's like, surprise, I'm going to take you to a movie. We went to the movie. We had an amazing date night, just me and her. And I was like, this is cool. This is the type of stuff I love to do. This is exciting. And so literally in that day, I attracted so many exciting things that I was like, this law of attraction stuff works. So then I started taking it to the next level. And I started saying, okay, I generally said, something exciting is going to happen to me in my life in the next 24 hours. Now I'm going to say something exciting is going to happen today within the next 24 hours in my job. And I watched as things started happening in my job in the next 24 hours. Now, and then when you start to believe that, now you can take the next level. Something exciting is going to happen regarding my income today. Again, going general with it, testing it, and you'll start to see those, and then you'll gain more comfortability going more specific when you see that these things actually work. So that is your law of attraction test for the next 24 hours. Don't skip this, actually do this. So you can prove to yourself how powerful you are. But tell yourself, comment below and say it, in the next 24 hours, something exciting is going to happen in my life. Anticipate for it to happen, feel like it's going to happen, get excited about it, and literally, poof, in front of your eyes, the law of attraction, the universe will work and bring something pretty freaking cool into your life. Hey, come back to this video tomorrow in 24 hours and let us know in the comments below what you manifested. I guarantee you it's going to be something amazing. And hey, Epic Fibers, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button because that will allow YouTube to recommend more awesome videos like that out to you. Also, make sure to subscribe to this channel because I do videos every single day and I don't want you to miss out on any of the action that I've got going on here. As always, I appreciate you joining me today. Have a marvelous day and I will see you real soon. Ciao.